Hey friends, welcome to some car therapy. So what is unconditional acceptance? Right? A lot of times we throw these words around, and like, okay, but what do I mean by it? And how do we define that word? Or many times I've been in arguments or discussions or I've seen people in them and they're using a certain word differently, and that's why they're arguing. But unconditional acceptance is something strange and foreign to a lot of us. We got conditional acceptance. It's like, you did good and therefore you're a good boy, you did great on the test, you're a good kid. You cleaned up your room, you're a good kid. It's always in connection to something, you messed up, so you're stupid. And it's two separate things. There's who we are in our essence and our core as a person, and then there's the actions, the behaviors, the words that we take. And we need to separate the two. It's really important that you are good always, period. You are essentially good, worthy, deserving of praise. Now, it doesn't mean that there isn't things that suck or things that are bad that need to be fixed or changed or healed, for sure. But you are not them. It has to stop being this, if I do bad, then I'm totally bad. It's I am good, period. And the truth is, like, it's really the only way. Once you have that core sense of acceptance of self, now I can really take a look at the mistakes that I made and really learn from them, because I'm free, I'm distanced from it, I'm safe, I'm buffered. That action will not define me as a person, and therefore I can really take a look at it, I can learn from it, I can accept responsibility for it. This is what's going, the opposite of this is what's going on. If you ever meet people, I'm sure you all have, but think of someone who deeply, deeply struggles to take personal responsibility in an argument or a particular situation. It's because at the core, if I admit that I made a mistake, it's not just I made a mistake, it means I am bad. And that's what's going on there. It's difficult. Well, we want to get out of that and to really accept ourselves. And it has to be practiced because we didn't experience a lot as a kid. And the feelings chart, the trigger method, is the way to do it. It's what do you do once you notice what you're feeling? So again, you're taking time to notice your breath, feel your breath, and that gets you more focused on you rather than focus on everyone else, what they're saying, how am I feeling? Working towards that, wondering the breath, tuning in, wondering the question, how am I feeling? What feelings are coming up for me? And eventually getting into really naming the feelings. What am I feeling? What was I feeling during that argument or situation? Stressed, insecure, inferior, powerless, weak, unloved, unwanted, whatever the feelings are. That practice is validation. I'm stopping what I'm doing, and I'm tuning into me, and through my behavior towards myself, I'm demonstrating to myself that I'm worth it. I'm valid. I have worthiness because I'm taking the time to tune in. What do you do with the feelings when you notice them? Do you get down on yourself? Do you beat yourself up? Do you judge yourself? What's wrong with me? Why am I feeling those things? Or you just said, okay, I accept it. I am feeling those things. And so that is how we then practice unconditionally accepting ourselves. Whatever it is that I'm feeling, okay, I allow it, I accept it. Another way is, I'm having a bad day, I made a mistake, and I practice compassion. Like, yep, I made a mistake, but I'm okay, and I'm a good guy, and I didn't mean it, but I did hurt somebody, but it's okay. Or I'm having a crappy day, like, yep, I'm having a really bad day. I'm still accepting self, and I'm accepting the fact that I screwed up, or accepting the fact that I did bad or I did wrong. Those are all these opportunities that has to be practiced, because the opposite of it was practiced into us over years, being only good conditionally. If I did good, then I am good. And so we really want to get out of it. This is essential for personal growth. This is essential stuff for being able to engage with people in a way where we're not codependent or needy of them to be liking of us. In order to feel good about us, we feel good regardless. But that ability to take ownership of a mistake, to admit a mistake, to apologize, really depends on this getting to ourselves to a state of being unconditionally accepted. So get practicing unconditionally accept yourself. We'll talk more soon.